setting this up because I don't usually have my boat race in it. Still like, not high enough. Okay, no, that's still not good enough. Right, okay, I should have done this before, but hey ho. That's a little bit better. I shall shrink down a little bit. Okay, as long as you can see the cards, well, the table. Right, let's get this underway, my lovelies. Let's find it on my YouTube. Okay, there we are. Hello, Liz. Right, let me set this up because I'm not usually in it. I've got my screen with all the chat on over there. It was one of my moderators said, why don't I be in the lives? And I was like, but hey ho. So let me just set this up. Thank you, my lovely. Right. Right, okay. No, I don't want that. I do want that. Let's put all the blurb in. I didn't realise how much I turned away from the camera. He was trying to pull my left hand. Does he try to take me with where he is? No, Iman. He's not trying to take you away anywhere. Okay? It is not your time. He is just getting your attention, that is all. Okay. Right, let me just put some stuff into the chat first, my lovelies. Then I can give you my undivided attention. When any of you are asking, like Denise, you put about your mum, can you actually put their name or initial, please? Okay, that's it. Right, okay, bear with me. I'm just trying to set this up, so bear with me. I won't have any moderators in, I don't think, because they are different areas than I am. Just trying to pop this in so that it fits, because it doesn't fit. I've taken that out. Right, so I've only just come on here, so everybody bear with me a bit. It's a bit new doing it like this way round. Right, that one fits. Right, okay, let me see if I can copy that back into my list. Right. Poop. Poop. And one final one, and then we will get this session under hand. Okay, so let's work backwards. Well, we haven't got many in here. Okay, so Denise, you are saying your mother's name is Gina. Okay. Right, okay. I must try and remember to look up at the camera as well, to where you all are, and look at the actual camera lens. Right, so let's see how we go. So this is Denise's from her mother, Gina. Right, I'm not looking at the chat, so I can't see anything at the moment. Okay, what she's given me here, Denise, is that you seem to be worrying about money, aren't we all? Yeah, another card here about money. She's not giving me a solution to it, to be honest. She's just saying, that's the trouble with 3-card readings. They are for entertainment purposes only, okay? She's just saying that you are reflecting, you are thinking about money, and you might be thinking of asking somebody for help here. But she's not giving me anything more on that, because the 2 cards that are, the 3 cards that are there are literally saying that. I'm not getting anything else through. If you want a bigger reading, by all means get a bigger reading, but she's just sort of saying about that nobody, you're worrying about it, okay, and you might be thinking of getting a loan, or you might be thinking of asking somebody for help here, but I'm not getting anything more on that, I'm afraid, so I'm not going to sit here and make something up. Okay. Miller, if I ask Philippe to go pick something up I left for him somewhere, will he go to take it and be happy about it? It's going to be a bit of a tricky one to answer because I don't do yes, no. So you're going to just have to take whatever Spirit gives us on this. Okay, the sort of feeling I'm getting from this, Miller, is that I feel he would, but Spirit is saying, because Spirit always wants you to get the best, okay? Our ego puts us into panic and into trying to force things to happen in our favour from a place of anxiousness instead of calm and knowing. Okay, so Spirit is saying, yes, he probably would, but why are you asking him? Okay, is it because you're trying to catch his attention? Is it because you're trying to force something to happen in the 3D? Is it coming from the same energy as if you said to your mother, could you just nip down the road and go and fetch my thing? You wouldn't be expecting anything back. So if you're not expecting anything back, then ask him. If you don't want to see him, then don't ask him. Why would you be asking him if, you know, you could ask him and say, go and drop it at somebody else's place. You could look at it as that way. But Spirit is saying you're stuck in with this prison card. It's all about your mental thoughts. You're not in prison, so it's your mental prison. Trapping yourself in your ego thoughts as to why you want to do it, okay? So I would look at why you're wanting him to do it. Why can't you do it? Or what are you wanting from it? Okay, if you don't want to see him, why are you asking him? Is there not somebody else? Okay, so hopefully you can understand that message. A lot of times, like I say, we try to force things or do things from a state of neediness, anxiousness, you know, all the lower states instead of like from a relaxed, calm state, because we know when it feels natural that, you know, would you ask somebody you weren't bothered about getting something? Okay. Right, okay. Let me come back and drop some more bits in the chat because we're losing the bits from there. So, also on what I don't cover as well. Right, okay, hang on, let me just see if there's anything else I need anybody to know. Right, one more. Right, might be a bit of a slow session today, so bear with me. Like I say, I haven't got any of my moderators in. Okay, so Mandy, is there anything from my mum, Audrey? Okay, let me put that back because it's similar cards to what came out the other one. So, right, first of all, she's blowing you a kiss. Okay, Mandy, she's blowing you a kiss, saying she knows that you miss her. Now, the next card is my child card, but it can come out if you haven't got a child that you're worrying about at the moment that she's watching over at this particular time, then it can just say believe more in yourself. Okay. So it could be something, Mandy, that is to do with you might be worrying about a child of yours, okay, either in a workplace situation or school. She's got this. She's not overseeing it, but she's trying to help you with it, okay. Also, if it's not any of that, then just believe in yourself, especially when it comes back to work, okay, regarding work or something that you're working on. Okay, she's showing me work here. So it's either a child or school or your own work. Okay. Eileen, energy with W. Eileen, are you in contact or no contact? Yeah, I don't do dates. No contact. Okay, so Spirit is saying here, I thought you were in no contact because what Spirit's saying here. Okay, so all day long we are chatting in our heads to ourselves and to other people. So Spirit is saying he wants to contact you, but look at what talk you're having. Are you still seeing him as separate from you? Remember, guys, okay, humans made time. Okay, in the universe, in spirit world, there is no time, there's no separation, and there's no distance. That's what we put on it as from our ego selves, okay, our human selves. So we're all connected by energy, but how you're talking internally or how you're thinking about somebody is the energy you're sending out to them. Okay, just like when you're thinking about your mum or something like that, okay, and then they reflect it, you know, they ring you, and then they're like, you're like, oh, I was just thinking about you. Okay, so they're saying, if you're wanting contact, stop seeing him as out there. He's with you. Everything is within you first. Okay, the 3D is a result of what's been going on within you. Your beliefs, your assumptions, your expectations, the story you're telling yourself when you think about your specific person. Okay, so they're saying you're very much, you know, we're all connected. So he wants to talk to you, but look at where your inner talk is when you think about him. Okay, are you still, the story you're still saying is we're in no contact. I wonder what he's doing. Instead of hearing him saying to you, I love you, you know, I'm right here. Because whatever you're doing on the inside is what will get pushed out and reflected back. And Spirit is saying you're going to have to trust and have faith in doing this. If you want contact, then you have to change the story and see yourselves as in contact within before you see it in the 3D. Okay, a lot of you look at how long you've been in no contact. Okay, if you are constantly looking out there and you're seeing it as still separation, and you're wondering when they are going to make the move, they can't make the move till you make the move within. Okay, because of the energy that you're sending out. So Spirit is saying he does want to contact you, but look at where your inner story is when you think about him, or what you're telling yourself, or what you're telling him when you're talking to him internally. Okay, we all think about somebody and give them a bit of a piece of our mind. Okay, so Spirit is saying really look at where your inner talk is, because he's picking up on that. Okay, and so if you want him to be in contact, then start giving off that loving energy when you're talking to him. Okay, I love that you contact me. I love that we're in a loving relationship, etc. You don't have to do that, Spirit is saying. You can just hope and pray that one day he will get in touch with you, my lovely. Okay. Maria, will my boyfriend stay? Anybody with any, if you're asking about anybody, can you put their initial or their name so I can connect to their energy, please? Hello to all of you. Thank you for all the likes. Okay, so Yara, any message for you? Okay, again, with this card is always about you wanting somebody else to, you're looking out there, in other words. Okay, you're still looking outside of yourself instead of realizing that you are creating everything that happens out there. Okay, nobody is against you. You've got all the time in the world. You are the one seeing what's out there. Okay, they're telling you this because you know this. Okay, not only do you watch my mentoring or my channel, but you also watch a lot of others, and it should have sunk in by now. Okay, who are you asking? You decide. You're the operant power of your reality. Remember, Spirit is like eBay or Amazon. They've got things in stock. Everything that you want is in stock. You're choosing what you want so that they can deliver it to you. Okay, good or bad. So Spirit is saying whatever you're wanting, there's nobody else going to bring it to you or do it for you, Yara, except for you. So what are you choosing? What are you deciding? I am that I am, okay? This is Yara's reading, my lovely. Yeah, you're starting to get back, caught up in your thoughts. Come back to your heart area. You're the operant power, Yara. Whatever you're deciding is what's going to be reflected back to you, okay? You're starting to get caught back up in your thoughts. You're starting to go back into falling out of the state of the wish fulfilled on whatever you're wanting, okay? Not just SP. So you're starting to look outside yourself again, okay? Let me just pull in another one of these. Yeah, you're writing the story. You've got the wisdom. They've given you the wisdom, Yara. Okay, you're writing your story and the characters in it. Okay, nobody else is doing that for you. You decide. Okay, and I can see, yeah, you're putting the cogs in there. Okay, you're turning the cogs. Whatever you're doing within here is what you're going to see back. And I know why they're saying it, because I can see you're asking for a lot of readings again, and that means you're going back outside of yourself. Okay, you're not staying in your power. Right, okay. So, sorry, all the questions are going past quickly. Let me have a look. Jean XO, may I ask what Virgo's actions are towards me? I don't go long into the future, okay, because things can change overnight, okay? So it's just looking at their current energy, especially in a 3-card reading, it's just for fun, okay? So it is literally entertainment purposes. So Virgo, this is Jean XO, okay? Okay, we've got the card of movement. So if you're in no contact, he's wanting to come towards you. If you're in contact, then wanting to move things forward between you. Or coming to see you if you're in separation distance-wise. Okay, Jean, this is yours. Okay, Jean XO, this is yours. You're asking about your Virgo. It's worth waiting for. I wouldn't be able to answer that, Sandra. I don't get anything like that. You are in contact, but just got into some disagreements. Okay, so, you know, who doesn't? Okay, I'm married and I've left my husband God knows how many times. Okay, walked out in a half. Okay, who doesn't have disagreements? If you're hoping to have the perfect relationship, okay, then I don't know any couples who have a perfect who don't have disagreements. Okay, if you have disagreements, it's there for you to either compromise or work on things. Okay, if you've had a disagreement, he might come and visit you to sort it out. Okay, because it is the card of travel as well. So, and with worth waiting for, okay, you're in his thoughts, thinking about it, thinking about what was said. So to be honest, I wouldn't worry about it. You know, just keep coming back to yourself. What's your heart telling you? Okay, your heart is telling you, I love this person. Okay, we had a little disagreement. We'll get through this. We'll apologize. Okay, it's not the end of it, okay, or anything like that. Okay, Liz, my lovely, as you were first on here and I've only just seen you pop back up, what's coming towards me in love in September? Okay, let me just have a look here. Okay, I'm not getting a person. Okay, so if you're not with anybody then and you're looking for love, that what Spirit is telling you here is to love yourself first. Okay, find that peace within yourself, because you're looking, okay, you're all about, they're showing me you're more out there than inside yourself. Okay, so a lot of my clients will chase love for that feeling of love, but then things will fall apart because you've got patterns or insecurities or fears of abandonment or rejection pop up. Okay, so a lot of people go into no contact with people. So Spirit is saying, find that peace within yourself first. Give that feeling of, when we want things, okay, us humans, when we want things, it's to give us a feeling of being relieved, a feeling of being happy, satisfied, excited, okay, etc., etc. So we want things for a reason, but we have to give them to ourselves first. If we're hoping that somebody else is going to give us that, it's not anybody else's job to sustain and maintain that. Okay, so self-concept is very important. And it says, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Okay, not only being confident in yourself, knowing that you're beautiful, knowing that you are the prize, you are first best. Okay, why wouldn't anybody want to be with me? Okay, so finding that peace within yourself first, so that you shift in your energy to be in the right energy to attract somebody and have a better relationship. Okay, there's something either from past relationships or growing up that is holding you in a cycle that is not very forthcoming. Okay, so you might be going through you might have been through lots of relationships. Why do I always get, I have so many women come to me, why do I always get the wrong men? I always seem to attract negative men or whatever. It's not the men that are negative, it's your assumption, your beliefs and your expectations of love, men, relationships, women and yourself. Okay, so shift within yourself first. Maria, I'm not missing anybody's readings, it's just that I can only see that much chat, so I can only see Schlock with a heart, Maria, Will my boyfriend, Liz, yes, Schlock, is my reading done? No, I haven't even seen your question, my lovely, and Liz is there. Right, so Marina, no, it wasn't Marina, it was Maria. Will my boyfriend stay in town and in my school, or will he move out? Okay. Okay, it's not going to be much help in this. Like I said, the 3 card readings are literally, take them with a pinch of salt. Okay, they are for entertainment purposes only. If you want a more in-depth reading, you've got the option to buy one. This is a card of a stalemate situation. Okay, so it's not showing me whether he will or not. But the next 2 cards is, with this card, is all about you are the one drawing your future. Okay, Spirit's not controlling your future. Okay, you're deciding. what happens in your 3D. So they're telling you to be strong and have the confidence. What do you want? Him to stay? Then keep telling that as your story. Okay, no, he wants to stay here with me. Okay, because it's your quantum bubble, it's your personal reality. You're the only one with free will in there. Okay, if you want to find out more, then I've got Instagram, I've got my other channel. So with the energy that you're in, stressing about it, it's more likely that he will go, because that is your fear. Okay, that's your fear that he's going to go. So because that is your assumption, okay, so as per the law of assumption, that which you assume to be true, okay, your biggest dominant assumption is that he will probably go. He probably will. Okay, but Spirit is saying you can rewrite this, because you can stop telling that story and tell the story that no, he loves me, he wants to stay here, he can't bear to be without me, he'd be lost without me. Okay, so you can change your story. And on Instagram, it's all free, okay, because I tell you on there how to change your story. Right, okay. You can change that, definitely. Christ, the things I changed after knowing that whatever I'm thinking, believing or assuming or expecting, the story I go around telling myself when I think about it is what's going to get reflected back. So I change it. I say to myself, do I want to see this reflected back? Okay, so if this was me, I'd be like, do I want him to go? No, I don't. So why do I keep being in that fear that he's going to go? I tell the story that why would he want? Why? He loves me. He couldn't bear to be anywhere else without me. It all got cancelled. Christ, I do it all the time. Okay, guys, if somebody says to me, I've got to go somewhere or I've got to do something, and it's like, no, I want you here with me doing what, something with me. Okay, nobody has free will in your reality. It's your personal reality. They are showing up in whatever assumptions, perception or beliefs or expectations you're coming from. If you expect somebody to be an arsehole, they will show up in every way they can to prove to you that they're an arsehole or a bitch or a player or doesn't want you, okay? Doesn't value you, doesn't love you, okay? So shift. Okay, I've had 2 occasions in the last 2 weeks where somebody has said, oh, I have to go away and do something. And I'm like, I just imagine them saying, oh, it got cancelled. And then they come back and say it got cancelled, whether it was the same day or the next day or the day after that, okay? Because everybody, you're all a multi-dimensional being. What you want is already there. Okay, so you choose what you want. You choose the story, the outcome you want to see, but you have to stick to that. Okay, if you're wavering backwards and forwards, you're going to get, like it said, at the moment it's a stalemate situation because you're undecided. Nobody's sitting you on the naughty step except yourself. So choose what you want. Okay, what you want is already done. Okay, right, let me just drop some more bits back in here. Hello to you all. I haven't got any moderators in, so just bear with me because else it becomes a bit of a free-for-all. I've only been on here 30 minutes. I'm usually on here 2 hours. So again, no panic. If you want to get a bigger reading that also makes you a priority, you can. Details are here. If not, please be patient. I can only see a couple of lines in the chat. Just trying to put all the information in here because when I'm doing the readings, I can't come back to it. You can always scroll back. I don't know if you can scroll back through the chat to look at what's there. Right, okay. Okay. Iona, does Harry feel anything about me? New person you met. Yes, he does. Okay, he does have feelings for you. Spirit is also reminding you here that when you desire something, when you want something or someone, it's yours. They're yours. Okay, we cannot desire or want something that is not meant for you. You wouldn't have the desire for it else. Okay, it's like I have no desire to have a Lamborghini. Okay, I don't want one. There might be a version of me somewhere with one because all versions of us exist. Okay, but in this current state that I'm in, I don't want a Lamborghini. Okay, so if you fall in love with somebody, or you've got a crush on somebody, or you want something, it's yours. The minute you think about it, it's yours. What keeps it away from you is we start straight away bringing in your thoughts, okay, your ego mind that's saying all the reasons why you can't have it. Okay, because we're like that, don't we? We want something and then we talk ourselves out of it, or come up with a million different reasons, or we're reacting to the 3D, or we're looking at the circumstances. If you want it, it is yours. End of. You're the ones keeping it away from you. It's there for you to have. But when you're looking over here, worrying and stressing and looking at the circumstances and the situations, you're causing the time delay. Okay? So, yes, he does have feelings for you, and he is going to be making the effort for you. Okay? But just be patient, Spirit is saying. Okay? Yes, it is yours. If you're feeling Iona feelings about him, he's feeling the same. Okay, but you're going to be patient. Okay, just be patient. So they're carrying on saying, don't start to get into, oh, I don't know why I'm feeling like this because he's not showing me any attention, or he doesn't seem to be interested. That's just your ego side coming back in. Follow what's in your heart. If I'm feeling this, then he's feeling it. Okay, of course, why wouldn't he want to be with me? Why wouldn't he feel something for me? I'm amazing. I'm the total package. Okay, because you're the only one in your bubble. Okay, people are just reflecting you back to you on how you think or see yourself, or them, or men, or whatever. Okay, it is that simple. We overcomplicated it, and that is why Spirit is trying to awaken so many people on this planet to wake up and see that you are a multi-dimensional being. Okay, for years, I spent years thinking that I must have done something terrible in a previous life to be given this shit in this life. And it wasn't until I understood that it was my fears, my insecurities, my story that I kept saying because of what I was expecting, okay, as well, from what I'd been taught by parents, society, school, others. Okay, it's now that I've realized through Spirit, having enough of me begging them and pleading them and saying, look, love, we can't bring it to you until you align with that energy of it. Everything is energy. Okay, so if you're in the energy of not having it and wondering where it is and seeing it as separate from you, it's not separate from you. Everything is done within first. Okay, everything that you see around you that's man-made didn't just suddenly pop up. Somebody had to think about it. So your thoughts, hence my other channel, is creating what you're going to see reflected back to you. Okay, this is why I have become a personal life coach as well, to work with energy, to help you shift your mindset so that you're not just stuck in the illusion that you're waiting for them. They're waiting for you. If you love somebody, they love you too. Okay, if you want somebody, they want you too. But the energy and the thoughts that you're coming from, i.e., we're in no contact, they've ghosted me, they've told me to drop off the face of the earth, they're with somebody else, they told me I'm not good enough, etc., 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 is why you're not seeing it. What you want is already there the minute you desire it. So really go inside and look at where your inner talk is as to what you keep saying, your story, okay, who you are believing you are, I'm single, or in a relationship. Okay, because you can have a million tarot readings, but nothing's going to change until you change the story within yourself. It's just going to keep picking up on the current energy. Okay, so change within. But I really like and want to get to know him. We follow each other on social. Circumstances don't matter. You've just said, I really like him. Then he's yours, my lovely. Stop putting conditions and obstacles in the way. It's not complicated, or there's nothing to feel conflicted about, okay? If you like him, he's yours. It's your choice. You're choosing the story. You're going to eBay and saying, yeah, I want him. Thank you very much. And they're going, right. So what would imply that you, energetically, that you've got him, that he's yours? What would imply that you and him are dating? Are you hearing a friend congratulate you? Are you hearing him saying to you, I've really liked you all this time as well? Okay, it's so nice that we're hanging around each other. You decide. Honestly, you're wasting your time not getting what you want when it's already yours. Okay? Divine Cancer. What do spirit guides want you to know? Okay, for you, keep fighting off those thoughts that are not in alignment with what you want. Okay, swords are your mental energy. So look at this, you killing off the thoughts that are not in alignment with what you want. Okay, stay focused within so that you're getting the downloads from your higher self, okay, that gives you the right information. Okay, not coming from ego thoughts. That's what you've got to fight off. The thoughts that are opposing or the opposite of what you're wanting. Remember, what you want is yours right now, energetically. To bring it into the physical world so that you can touch it, enjoy it, experience it. Your energy, your thoughts are energy in motion, okay? They have to be in alignment with what you want. So go within. Keep following what your heart is telling you. That's your true compass. Okay, you will know when something feels right because you'll feel calm about it. You'll feel relaxed about it. It's not efforting. It's not trying to force something. It's not worrying. It's not stressing. Okay, let me just bring in one more card for you. Divine Cancer. Okay, yeah, you're the one with the skills to do this. You've got the skills to do it because you're a multi-dimensional being. Okay, nobody can do it for you. You have to align with what you want. Choose it. Okay, you're choosing what you want. This is what I want. Thank you. So, what would imply that I've got it? Okay, what would imply that I've got it? As within, so without, or outside. Okay. The Explorer. What is the Taurus? What is Taurus thinking and feeling about me? Okay, so I don't know if you're in contact here. The Explorer, I don't know if you're in contact, my lovely, but either way, he is serious about you. Okay, so Spirit is saying let go of control issues. Okay, allow the situation to unfold naturally. So again, if you're in no contact, if you have feelings for him, he has feelings for you. But if your emotions are all over the place and you're still focused on what you focus on grows, my lovely. Okay, so if you keep focusing on we're not in contact, I'm seeing him as separate out there, that's not your true version of him, because your true version is in here. Okay, so come back within. What are you hearing him say to you? What would you want him to be saying to you? What would you want him to be thinking and feeling? He's got feelings for you, but he's not coming in because you're pushing him away energetically by still seeing him as separate from you. Okay, so go to the Get Them Back playlist. Go to my Instagram if you've got Instagram, and start bringing this in and feeling natural about it. Coming from loving energy instead of looking at what you don't have. Okay. This is why a lot of you are being kept in no contact, because you're still seeing everything as outside of you. Okay, so again, the Explorer, everything is on in the Get Them Back playlist or on Instagram. Guys, separation, time and distance is an illusion. If you want somebody, they're already yours. Okay, I've had clients that haven't been in touch with somebody for over 10 years. It doesn't matter. You have to change your energy and your thoughts within in order to see the outside change. If you're in an unwanted story, nothing will change. You'll just get more of that unwanted story, guys. Okay? So, Schlock, where is Anuska's current feeling for you? And my channel, the reason I do these readings, okay, is to really help people get what you want. Because I've been there. I've been ghosted. I've been chasing love. I've been miserable. I've even wanted to take my life at one point, a couple of points, okay? But until I shifted my inner world, then the outside world changed. The outside world, okay, is a reflection of what's going on within you. The story, that inner chatter. Where is your thoughts from the minute we wake up to the minute we go to bed? Where are your thoughts when you think about the thing that you want? Okay, because it's already yours. So if you're still seeing it as separate to you, you're keeping it separate. Okay, that's why my clients have success, because when they are shifting it and aligning their thoughts up within to what they do want, as if they already had it, then the reflection gets reflected back, okay, of them experiencing it. Okay, if you're just wanting tarot readings, please find somebody else here, because guys, I'm all for helping you understand that your thoughts are what's creating what happens. Okay, so change your story, change how you're seeing your person, talking to your person or the situation, and you will see the change reflected back to you. Okay, because again, if you desire somebody or something, it's yours energetically. Everything is there for you to have. Nobody's sitting you on the naughty step. Nobody can tell you no. And if you're accepting no, you have to look at why you're accepting no. I'm not good enough. They've told me they don't want to be with me. No, you are perfect and amazing as you are, guys, okay? What's not is the story you're telling yourself. If you think somebody is a player, they will be a player. If you think somebody loves and adores you, they will love and adore you. But when you're wavering all over the place in your thoughts, you're going to see hot and cold behavior back. Okay? You can get 1,000,000 tarot readings, like I say, but if you're not changing the story within, nothing's going to change. Or they're going to show up and go again. Okay? You're writing your script to your movie that you are going to see and enjoy, or not enjoy, depending on what you keep telling yourselves, guys. Okay? I think I'm doing Schlock. Am I doing yours? If you've already had a free question, then it's one question per session, because I would just not get, it's not fair onto those that haven't had a reading. Okay. Don't want to come to those, they're drawing me to these. Okay, again for you, he is thinking, look at you here, caught in your emotions with all your thoughts, lightning around your thoughts, holding on to hostilities here. Okay, so look at where your thoughts are regarding him. Are you thinking he's angry with you for something? Okay, did you have an argument and you're thinking, oh, he probably doesn't want to speak to me, or he probably doesn't like me, or whatever the situation is, look at where you're holding the hostilities in place. Okay, because this is true love. It's the romance of a lifetime. So again, where are your thoughts? If your heart desires something and your thoughts are on what you don't want, you're not in alignment. Your thoughts have to be in alignment to what you desire. So you have to give to yourself internally something that implies that you're in a loving relationship with that person. Okay, even though your 3D is showing you the opposite, the 3D cannot change until you change the story within, guys. Okay, all of you, your person, if you love them and you want them, are yours. End of. Okay, end of. You're keeping it from you. Okay, and believe me, guys, I've dealt with so many clients where their person, you know, I always get like, yeah, but mine's complicated. Mine's different, because it's not. The circumstances, the conditions do not matter. You're the one keeping them in place by keep reacting to them and keep thinking of them and giving them energy. Okay, so if you want somebody back in your life, please go to my Instagram or book a session to get your person back in your life instead of torturing yourself in separation. Okay, or change the story. Go to the Get Them Back playlist, okay, because Spirit wants you to have what is yours by birthright. You cannot desire someone or something if they're not meant for you. Okay, let me just drop some more bits into the chat as I haven't got any of my moderators in. Because what will happen for a lot of you, especially nowadays with so many channels on YouTube, okay, when I started doing readings 30 years ago, there wasn't YouTube. A client would come and see me and it was like, you know, I would tell them what I'd seen and they went off, and even when they doubted it, back then it was like, no, a psychic told me that this is going to happen, so I trust that. And they saw what happened because that was their belief, that was their assumption. No, it's okay, I'm going to get this, and they did. Okay, but now you're hopping from channel to channel, you're watching pick a card readings, which is fine, but honestly, guys, it's stopping you getting what you want. because you keep affirming every time you're looking at a no contact pick a card reading, or do they love me, do they want me, it's making you feel good for a day, and then you're feeling like crap because your heart is desiring it. And when you're feeling off, that's telling you that your thoughts are not in alignment with what your heart desires. So you're feeling upset, you're feeling separation, you're feeling anxious, okay, or in heartache or whatever, okay, worrying, stressing. So shift your energy, shift your thoughts. So again, you've got free content, the Get Them Back playlist, even if it's hot and cold behavior, even if it's a relative or a friend you've not heard of in ages. On Instagram, that's all I concentrate on, you getting what you want, because you're the only ones telling the story that is not in alignment with what your heart's desiring. Okay, because when your thoughts are in alignment with what you desire, you feel calm, you feel relaxed, you know it's yours. Okay, so guys, get what you want, my lovelies, because it's there for you to have. And on this channel, I'm all about you getting what you want instead of wasting your time being upset, being in separation, when you could be having that time with your beautiful someone. Right, hold on a memento. Also, I've got other playlists. I've got Celebrities in Spirit because I channel spirit. Obviously on that playlist, I'm not going to channel people's relatives and put it out into the public. You can get your own personal reading on that. But there's also other playlists. Why won't that come out? Okay. Let's get back to the questions. Right, whose question can I see? Right, Sasha. Okay. Is Colette the mischief maker in the yard where I live? Well, if you're saying she is, then you know that that's your assumption. Yes, she is. You've just answered your own question, my lovely. You know how it works, Spirit is saying. Remember, Sasha, I'm telling Sasha this because she understands about the universal laws, okay? She's been somebody who's followed me on my channel for a long time. Again, Sasha, it doesn't matter. When people treat you a certain way, it's from the state that you're coming from. People will mirror back to you your current state. So again, although you weren't specifically thinking about that situation, that event, because nobody likes to be accused of something, this is coming from something within you for this person to reflect it back to you. It might be that you've been thinking she's a bit of a troublemaker, other people have been gossiping, so boom, she had to reflect back to you, yeah, I'm the mischief maker here. Okay, yeah, it's me, because I'm labeled as a mischief maker, so I have to keep causing mischief. Okay, it will play out in any way. So Spirit has said that's why you're seeing that back. Change the story. If you don't like it, change the story. Shift. Remember, all versions exist, Sasha. Iman, my lovely. Ruhi, I don't do financial questions, my lovely. Iman. I don't even need to do a reading there because I'm channeling him here, Iman, okay? And I don't have any cards for that anyway. When it's exactly the same, okay? Energy is energy. Energy cannot be destroyed, okay? Just because your dad's physical body has given up, okay? His energy cannot be destroyed, and he will talk to you and you will hear him in your voice. Okay, it might sometimes be in his voice, but that inner conversation that you're having with him, Iman, is him, the real him, talking to you. Okay, so listen to what he's telling you. Of course he's talking to you. Okay, just like when we do the inner work for inner conversations, when you are talking to your specific person, that's the real them, not the one in the 3D. The real one, because inside of you is the real reality. The 3D is the reflection of everything. Okay, so yes, of course he's talking to you, he's saying. Okay, but also he's saying you're not having time to grieve. Okay, in a way he's saying this is unhealthy, keep asking for me here, because you need to grieve as your human self. Okay, stop questioning, stop doubting. Yes, I am around you. I will always be around you and my family. Okay, I love you all. But you need to have that physical time to cry, to carry on grieving, okay? Again, Sasha, Spirit says you know how this works. Okay, they're just going to tell you in the cards. They're telling me don't bother, because it's change it. You know how to change the story. When things come up in the 3D, what do? You either love it or you revise it. Revise it with the new story. No. Okay, I got an apology from this person. Okay, this person's apologized to me. This person is the one that's seen for doing that, if you want them to be the one that takes the brunt of it, okay? But again, change the story, my lovely. Emily, Frey. May I have a general reading? You can. Okay, so for you, Emily, here, Spirit is saying with this card, your happiness, again, you're the one riding around your realm, waving your magic wand with whatever energy you're putting out of it. Okay, so again, your thoughts are the energy that attracts to you whatever you're thinking about. Okay, so whatever you're wanting, stay within yourself, and here, where's that glow? In your heart area. Again, what you desire is yours the minute you decide you want something. So stop reacting to what's coming at you in the 3D and stay focused on what your heart is telling you, not what your ego thoughts or other people are telling you. Take action in your thoughts. See how this black horse and white horse, the white horse is in the lead because it's the positive thoughts that are in alignment with what your heart desires. Okay, so whatever you're wanting, whether it's a relationship or more commitment, Emily, or more money or whatever, where are your thoughts going when you think about it? Because the story you're telling yourself is what's going to be reflected back, is what they're saying here. So whatever you're wanting that's going to make you happy, stay within, in alignment with what's in your heart, not reacting to out there. And in order to see action, make sure that your positive thoughts are outdoing your negative thoughts, or else the black horse, the negatives, will be in the lead and you will get more things for you to worry, stress about. Okay? Okay. Thank you, Dr. Nikita. Right, current energy of Virgo. Okay, we've got victory and success. We've got union. And them expressing their love. Okay, so all three are very positive cards. So if you're in no contact, then they want to be in contact. They're going to come through expressing their love. And if you're in contact, then the thing's getting stronger between you. So again, okay, as the reading has said that this is successful union, them expressing their love, you're going to cause the time delay by if you start coming out of that. Okay, so go forward saying, Spirit told me he wants to be with me, he's going to be reaching out for me, rather than, yeah, but I don't know if that's going to happen. I will go and check a million other readings just to double check. Okay, what is your heart telling you? Your heart's telling you that you've got feelings for this person, because you wouldn't be having a reading about it. You wouldn't give a toss. Okay, believe me, there's loads of exes of mine that I would not want to see come back into my life. Okay, so you're obviously got that energetic connection. You always will do, even if you chose somebody else. We're always quantumly entangled. Okay, your person hasn't gone anywhere. Again, separation, time, and distance are all an illusion. So stay within that reading in order for it to play out quicker. I'm so thankful and grateful to be in contact with my specific person. I am so thankful and grateful to be in a loving, committed, romantic, solid relationship with my specific person. Okay, instead of coming back to, he's still separate from me, we're still in no contact, you're causing the time delay. Okay, and with a reading like that, this could turn around very quickly, okay, with that energy. So allow it to come in, but stay again with your thoughts in alignment with what your heart desires. So coming from love and gratitude. Okay, again, my lovelies, I'm going to put in what I don't cover, because I'm seeing some questions that I don't cover. I haven't got any moderators in, so I can't do readings and moderate at the same time. Okay, that will do for the moment. Thank you again for all the likes. Let me pop that in there as well. Neela, my lovely, if you can moderate, that would be amazing. If not, then don't worry. Sylvia, my lovely, sorry, I didn't see that you'd sent a payment there. Right, okay. Sylvia, are you there, my lovely? So Mukesh, I don't cover exam results. so I won't be answering your question. Thank you, Neela. As per Vinka's request that I show up. Okay, so... And again, Sylvia, remember, if you desire him, he's yours. But you're too scattered in the 3D. So you're not seeing the changes. Okay, the connection is never over. It's impossible. If you desire him, the connection's not over. You just keep seeing reflected back the results of what you keep thinking and worrying about. Okay? So again, because you're so fearful of losing him, you keep losing him. It's that simple, my lovely. You're not coming from, your heart's desiring the relationship, but your head is like a headless chicken. But what if I lose him? Well, he's not telling me he loves me. He's not giving me what I want. So you're not getting what you want because you're not in alignment. You're not relaxed. You're not in that knowing he's mine. You're so scared of losing him that you keep losing him. Okay? You're losing the connection temporarily. It's the inside of you, it's the connection's not broken. You keep reacting to the 3D. And if you don't change that, my lovely, it doesn't matter what he does. He is playing the part you keep giving him through your fears, your doubts, your insecurities, and how you keep reacting and how you keep seeing this. Okay? No, you're not persisting. You're not understanding this. So you're not manifesting him at all. Okay, we are, remember, everything is already done. You're still operating dominantly from the energies of the old story. Spirit is telling me this. Okay? So they're saying you're operating from the old story more dominantly. Okay, you can be happy together. Okay, you can have your happiness together. But you keep putting yourself into no contact. You keep shutting yourself out in the cold. Okay, so because of what you keep telling yourself. So he keeps leaving you. He has no choice. Okay, because of what you keep believing in. You're not, when it's very hard when I'm not coaching you, okay? It's because when I'm having a one-to-one with a client and they're telling me about it, I can pinpoint straight away. That's why you're not seeing results. Okay, so I'm only going on what Spirit is trying to give me here, but again, they look at the bigger picture like, well, it's yours. You're the one that keeps it away from you by how you keep reacting and what you're doing. You're not manifesting to change the outside. You've got to change within, and your energy is not changed within. Okay? What you want is already yours. There's already the timeline where you are happily married. But you're not in alignment with that. You're trying to, like, he will love me. Of course he loves me. He wants to love me. I'm getting loving relationship from him. But you're not changing within yourself. You're coming from a fear state more dominantly. That's why you're not seeing the story reflected back you're going to get what you want. Okay? Yeah, because of the physical, how you keep reacting physically. Okay, arguments ending up, and also the inner conflict in your thoughts. You're the one trapping yourself in your mental prison, your thoughts keeping you trapped and you being upset, okay, because you keep looking at the spilt cups and not coming from this loving energy within. And that's a peaceful energy, that's a knowing energy, okay. You're very much reacting to the 3D. Okay, which is fine. That's why Spirit is trying to teach everybody to come back into your divine self. Okay? People are just showing up, reflecting back your expectations, your story within. And your story is one of fear of losing him. He's not going anywhere. He's yours, but you keep bringing in the wrong version, the unwanted version, because you haven't changed the version within. You're not feeling like Sylvia, who is in a loving, committed relationship. You're coming from Sylvia, who is worried shitless as to when he's going to leave you and what's happening next. So you're not coming from the right energy. Okay, you can affirm all you like, but it's just empty affirmations because you haven't shifted within. If you had, you wouldn't be seeing this hot and cold behavior. It wouldn't keep going up and down. Okay. Yeah, you keep looking for it out there. So although I'm asking, you know, he wants to give you what you want, but not that version. That version is reflecting back to you your undesired state, because you're not in alignment with the state where he's mine. He's not going anywhere. We're not in separation. He loves and adores me. You're not feeling like Sylvia, who's in that state. Okay, and I know you're not, because I'm feeling sick. Okay, I always know when my client's energy is in a worried, constant, I need it, I'm not getting it, because I start to feel that energy and I feel sick. Okay, so you're not operating. You can be saying, no, but he loves me, but you're in here, and in here is not in alignment. So you're not feeling that peace, you're not feeling that contentedness. Okay, it doesn't matter if, you know, you're not in that alignment. Again, I don't know, Sylvia, if you've got Instagram. It's all on there. Until there's no one to change but self. He cannot change to the version that you want, because you're not bringing in that new version within you. Okay, so it's not changing. You're causing your own time delay by what you keep focusing on. Okay, so you can shift it, but you're not sticking to it, and you're not doing it from the right energy. Okay, which is fine. Remember, you're perfect and amazing as you are. What's not is the story you keep coming back to. Okay, so that's all that's happening. He can't change. As I've said before, give him an Oscar. He's playing the part you've given him dominantly. Okay, he's not going to change. It might take him a week. When I want to see different behavior from somebody, and I want them to show up as the version I want to be dealing with, than the version that is being not how I want them to. It doesn't happen overnight. Sometimes it can, but the majority of the time it can take a couple of days, a couple of weeks. They will still keep showing up as that unwanted version, but I'm not reacting to it. In my thoughts, I'm like, they could be in front of me saying, you know what, Sophia, you're a fucktard. Okay, I really hate you. You're a bitch. And in my thoughts, I'm like, oh my God, they absolutely love me. They respect me. They value me. Okay, so I'm not reacting in my thoughts. Okay, so therefore, I'm not reigniting the unwanted version. I'm sticking to the version I want. And then eventually that version that I do want will come through. Okay, so you have to shift and you have to stay in that state, but you're not. He does something, you react, you fall to bits, because he's up here on your pedestal, my lovely. You're going through your days with him up here. That's why you're not up there. Okay, because when you're up there, not saying that you're better than them, but you're operating from the state of course he loves me. Who wouldn't want to be with me? I'm the total package. Okay, I'm the only person he's got eyes for. I am first best. I am the only option. You're not coming from that, and that's why you keep getting hot and cold behavior. Yeah, the two of you can be in union. It's already done, Spirit is saying, okay? But in order to achieve that, you have to stop seeing it as out there, my lovely. Okay? Stop seeing the relationship as out there. Out there is the reflection of what you've been doing in here. Okay? That's why. Okay. Okay, so to sum this up, okay, we've got, he wants to be with you. He wants to offer you what you want. The two of you can be in union. He is serious about you. You can be a solid, loving, the lovers, the solid, they're statues, okay? You can be a solid, loving, committed couple with the doves of peace, things being peaceful between you. But Spirit is saying, if you truly believe this, okay, and follow what's in your heart, but you keep shutting yourself out in the cold by walking around with all the things that are not serving you, like a heavy weight, holding on to that resistance, where you're in that conflict in the physical between you, arguments, and in inner conflict in your thoughts, okay? Hence the fact you keep going into separation. You keep looking at him to be the one to change. He can't change until you change the version of him. Okay, you're in this, thoughts are keeping you stuck. You're focusing on all your emotions and not focusing on the Two of Cups, the loving energy there. Okay, it's stressing you out, bad health. You're in this despair, judging yourself, judging him. And Spirit is saying, clearly decide what you want. There is already, remember, the universe is neutral. It's not stopping you having what you want. People do not stop you having what you want. I've been told no millions of times, if I'm not accepting it, I change it and then they change the answer I want, okay, to a yes. So decide. The universe, like I said, is like eBay, it's like Amazon. Everything's stocked. All versions of everybody, the horrible versions, the loving versions, the polite versions, the nasty versions, okay? All outcomes exist. If you have that desire, it's yours energetically. How do you get it to experience it physically? Is by what would imply that you have your desired outcome. Would it be hearing him tell you, I love you, Sylvia. You are the most beautiful woman in the world. I only have eyes for you. Okay, I'm totally devoted and committed to you. And you feeling that from a calm, relaxed, oh my God, he loves me, he adores me. I am loved and adored by him. Okay, you're not coming from that state. Okay, so you're not getting it. So clearly decide what would imply that you are in that loving relationship. It's not trying to manipulate and force the 3D and get somebody to change. That's why it's not working. You're trying to do that. He's so up here because you're so scared of losing him that you do keep losing him. He's not gone, remember, and you'll always be quantumly entangled, even if you decided to go for somebody else. That timeline where you two are together will always be there. Okay, all versions of us exist. There's a version of me sat here talking to you. There's a version of me that's downstairs in the kitchen washing up. There's a version of me that's off out in my car shopping. Okay, all versions exist right now. Time is only right now. So change the story. If you're not changing the story and you're not sticking to the new script, even when doubts come in, you're not changing it, you're not going to see the changes. So you haven't messed anything up. The connection is not over until you decide it's over. Until you decide that's not what I want anymore. Okay, clearly decide what you want. I want him or I don't. But the version that you're getting is the version you're keeping in place, my lovely. Okay? And again, everything is on Instagram. That's why some people need a mentor to help you, like a coach if you're training. Some people go to the gym and they can't stick to the routine, or they can't be bothered. But if they've paid a personal trainer, then they have to show up and they listen to what the personal trainer is telling them. These are the exercises that are best for your body. This is the diet that will work. Okay, and it's the same with mentoring or coaching. Okay, it's the same thing. I'm here to help you to stay on your mental diet and stay in the wish fulfilled so that you get it reflected back to you. Okay, so if you are really struggling and you really want this connection and you can't shift from reacting and the old story or the unwanted story, get mentoring, my lovely, because you're not changing it within. You're going in the same cycle. How many times do you come back in? Yeah, it's okay, we're together. And then it's like, I've messed it up. He doesn't want to talk to me. And then you get him back again. And then he goes again. Okay, so really know that, remember, it's already yours. You've got to decide to stick to the new script. Okay, that's why on my channel when I talked about the director, okay, the director telling you that it's wrong or what feels wrong is you in the unwanted story. Okay. And everything I've read out as well from Neville Goddard, you know, everybody is a mirror of mirroring you from the state you're in. Doesn't mean the state of the state you're operating from, who you're saying you are. Okay? That's why you're not seeing the changes. Right then, my lovelies, sorry about that. But paid readings do take priority, and there are more cards. Then the 3. Okay, how are we doing for time? 88 minutes, 6:12. Right, okay. It is a hard concept. It's taken me 6 years to wrap my head around it, okay? So it's not, what I'm trying to teach you is the quicker route so that you're not floundering around for 6 years, okay? It's to help you that you just need to drop the old story. He's already yours. So he's not going anywhere, but you keep getting the version that is telling you I don't want to be with you because you're so scared of losing him. Okay, you're not staying within in the confidence and the knowing that he's already yours. Okay, you're still going out to the 3D. Everything starts within. Nothing starts in the 3D. The 3D is the effect of what's been caused in the internal story. Not that necessarily that exact event. We don't want negative things, but it's your dominant story, okay? Yes, I know, but that's, you know, you either carry on, Sylvia, just thinking, hopefully one day he'll change and I'll get what I want. But has it changed so far over all these months or even years? No. So is it likely to? No. Okay, because what happens in here is what is reflected back. End of. So if you're not changing it and sticking to the new script in here, then out there is going to keep bringing you more proof of the unwanted script. Okay. Shrishti, can I be... Right, okay. I want to know when I can get a job. I'm trying for September though. I don't do timing, so I wouldn't know when you're going to get the job, but let's see the energy around it. Okay, so the cards for you, Shrishti, they are positive, and I'm seeing a 5. Okay, so it could be within 5 days you're offered a job. You might get called for an interview, that is for a job you want. It might be 5 weeks. Okay, so I can't guarantee it'll be in September, but I am seeing a 5. So Spirit is saying, just be confident. Where are your thoughts going? Okay, are you, if you're in that, some people can go for a job and they're like, oh yeah, I know that job's mine, or yeah, I know I'm good enough. Okay, they've got that confidence. Those that sort of are like, ooh, what if I don't get it? What if somebody else is better? Usually are the ones that keep trying and keep trying and trying. Even if you're coming from, oh, but there's loads of people applying for this job, I expect there's somebody better for me. Okay, again, keep your thoughts in alignment. They're bringing you the magician and the mirror. You're the magician, your outside world is the mirror. Okay, so yes, hopefully you will get a job within the next 5 weeks. If you just sit there knowing, yeah, I'm an ideal candidate, I'm good at, I'm applying for the job. Okay. Mukesh, I've already said, my lovely, I don't answer questions on exam results. So I won't be answering your question. I have told you that several times. Right. Shah, how does G, the Leo, feel about me? We are past lovers. Okay, so we got 2 cards here, Shah. But he's thinking about you as well. Remember, if you are thinking about somebody, then they are thinking about you. If you desire someone or something, it's already yours. The connection is already there energetically. Okay? Victory and success. You can have this if that's what your heart desires. Okay? But Spirit is saying with the unrequited love, stop looking at him as a past, because you will keep that in the past. Okay? So, change. Follow what your heart is saying to you, Shah. If you want this connection and you're still having feelings for him, then yes, he's still got feelings for you. But if you keep focusing on, well, he's an ex, he's probably moved on, he probably doesn't want to be with me. If he did, he would have reached out by now. You're keeping the energy pushed away. Okay? So start to focus on little inner conversations where he's saying to you, or you're having a conversation with him that he's there. Okay, or whatever. Again, the Get Them Back playlist will help you, and also Instagram, where I talk about how to get somebody back in your life. But yes, he has still got feelings for you, but remember, what you focus on grows. So we're in no contact, we'll get more no contact. He's an ex, he will stay an ex. Okay? Start to shift your thoughts to be in alignment with what your heart desires. If you want a relationship, you have to change within first. The 3D is a reflection of your beliefs, your assumptions, your expectations, and the story you're telling yourself. Okay, it really is. It's the mirror. So if you want to change, if I sat here looking in the camera as my mirror, and I wanted to see in the mirror me wearing a red top, it ain't going to happen, because I'm wearing a blue and white top, until I go and physically change into a red top. Then the reflection will reflect back a red top. Okay? Right, okay. AK, I want to know about my career in the next days when I get success. Okay, so if you're asking about results from an interview, I don't do yes, no's or timings. Okay, if you're just wanting to know generally about your career, but if you're wanting to know about success, then you're probably wanting to know if you've got a job. Arcano, I do not go into other people's energy. I can go into the connection of yours, but that would be a bigger reading, so I won't be answering that question either. If you want to know what the connection is between the two of you, you and your person, then that's fine. But Spirit comes from love and light. It's not interested, it comes from energy. It's not interested in the ego self of jealousy or other things, okay? Again, any of you, I can see that much chat. So if I'm looking at the chat and I don't see your question, or I haven't acknowledged it, it's because I've not seen it. Okay, so that's why I say just keep posting your question, but don't flood the chat. Excuse me. Okay. Can I ask, will Ben and I reconcile, and will there be communication soon? Again, I don't do timings. But let's have a look. Again, for you, if it is your desire to be with him, it is done right now. In this moment, it's done energetically. It's yours. Ben is yours. Okay? What's keeping the separation is you keep seeing him as separation. You keep focusing on the word, will we get back together? You're seeing him as out there, separate from you. He's not. You have to bring it back within you. Okay? You have to feel like the person who is in that loving relationship, having thoughts from that, okay? If you're waiting and waiting, you're just going to see more waiting, hence the fact that you've not been back in reconciliation yet. Okay, Spirit is telling you, it's your heart's desire, it's already yours. He wants to contact you, okay? But you're not bringing it in because what you want is here and you're focused over here at what you don't have. Okay, so appreciate yourself. Okay, so that means, of course he wants to be with me. If I'm thinking about him, then he's thinking about me. He feels lost without me. Okay, he wants to be with me. Ben wants to be with me. He feels lost without me. Okay, so appreciating the relationship. I'm so thankful and grateful that I am in a loving, committed relationship with Ben. I am so thankful and grateful that I am always chosen and desired by the men I love in my life. Okay, see him appreciating you, hear him internally, even if it's going to be in your voice 9 times out of 10, where you're having an inner conversation. Close your eyes, put your hand on your heart and hear him. What would you want him to be telling you? Asia, I love you. Okay, I've only ever had eyes for you. I'm right here with you. Okay, because everything is done within, the outside is the reflection. You're projecting out your thoughts and then it's reflected back to you. That's why you're chasing readings. When is he coming back? When is he coming back? And you're probably like, oh, he should be back in the next couple of weeks. Is it happening? No. So because you're not changing the story within. Okay. Yeah, so again, it's not just about affirmations. That is, the affirmations are what you're affirming to yourself dominantly. So you could affirm all day, he loves me, we're in a committed relationship, but are you in that calm state? No, because you're still looking for it by getting readings. So you're still seeing him as separate. Okay, that's not being in alignment in the state of the wish fulfilled. When you're in that desired state, where you know it's done, you feel calm, you know it's going to turn up. Okay, so that's why, just be aware of that. I get so many of my clients fall into that trap. Yeah, but I'm doing everything. Well, you're not, because you're still seeking validation from the 3D, and that's only the reflection. Remember, you're the cause, the 3D is the effect of what's happened within you, the story you're telling yourself. Let me just pull one more for you. Again, Instagram, I've got all free mentoring on there as well. Yeah, the chemistry's there. You're feeling it, so he's feeling it. This is where you got to keep seeing him here. He's not out there until you've got him within here and it's flowing and you're hearing him supporting you and saying that he loves you. Okay, then it will get reflected back to you. The letting go, remember, what you desire is yours. You'll never let go of the desire because you desire it. You want it. The letting go is the letting go of keep looking for it. The letting go of keep wondering how long is it going to be. The time, the separation, the doubts, the fears. Okay, that's the letting go. The desiring, the wanting still. Because when you've got it, the whole point of consciously creating what you want, so you get what you want, the loving relationship that you're desiring, okay, you will feel calm. It's that knowing, okay, yeah, he's mine. I'm not worried about it. I'm just getting on with my day. Okay, so that's the difference there. Yeah, so again, the Get Them Back playlist or Instagram, loads of advice on there. You can listen in on any of the ones I've already done. Okay, who can I see next? Abha. Abha Sharma. Oh, let me just get rid of that out there. Sorry, I've lost where it is. Oh, Abha Sharma. Should I wait or move on from Himanshu? Again, it's your choice. Okay? Spirit guides you, they don't tell you. It's already yours. If you want him, he's already yours, my lovely. You're the one telling yourself, should I stay or move on? What's your heart telling you? If your heart's telling you, yeah, I don't care if I never see him again, move on. If your heart's telling you, no, I love this person, where are you reacting to? What thoughts are in your head every time you think of him? He doesn't want to commit to me. He's always too busy. His parents absolutely hate me. Whatever, okay? Whatever story you're focused on will get reflected back to you, my lovelies, okay? Yeah, your emotions are all over the place regarding this. And you're coming from this broken heart energy, which is more bringing you more things to feel broken-hearted about. Okay? Okay, so clearly decide what you want. Remember, what you want is already yours. Okay, Abha? So if you obviously want him, so decide, do you want him or not? You need to decide. It's not up to Spirit. Spirit's not stopping you. Okay, what you want is already yours. So Spirit is saying, the sooner you decide what you want, I either don't want him or I do want him, the quicker what you want will come to you. Okay? You can give your relationship a chance, but it means changing how you're viewing him. Guys, remember, what you focus on grows, and how you expect people to be. If you expect somebody to be non-committal, they will keep showing you they don't want commitment. Okay? And again, I have had clients with all sorts of things that their specific person has said. Okay, I don't want to be with you. I will never commit to any woman. I'm not that type of woman. I just want to go off and have fun, and you're just like a bit of fun on the side. Okay, they come to me and I say, right, stop buying into that story. You decide what you want. If you want that person, or you want the money, or you want the job, or you want your exam results, it's already yours. So align your thoughts with the energy of your heart, okay? So shift within you. You decide, Abha. You obviously do want him, but where's your thoughts going? He doesn't want to be with me. He's not committing to me. He's doing this. Stop focusing on that, because he will keep doing that. Okay, change the story. No, he only has eyes for me. I am in a loving, committed relationship with him. Okay, hear him telling you that he loves you. Okay, change the story within. All of you guys. Spirit wants you to have what you want. Don't be like me for years and years, begging Spirit to change my life, and nothing happened until I changed the story within, because they want you to have it. You're sitting yourself on the naughty step. You're keeping your thing away from you. If you want something, it's yours. Okay? So Abha, that was yours. Patricia, my lovely. Yay! Finally caught me in alive. Okay, so can you have a general reading for you? So Patricia, this is yours. Okay, Neela, that's fine. I'll be coming off in a minute anyway. I've nearly had 2 hours. Patricia, this is yours, my lovely. Let me just see your response in the chat because I know you keep missing the lives. Patricia Powell. Okay, so the energy here, oh, Patrice, sorry, Patrice. Okay, sorry, I was reading it as Patricia. Patrice, general reading for you on your current energy. What you want is coming towards you, okay? It's a favourable outcome for you on what you're thinking. Okay, so what you're thinking about is coming towards you. Just remain positive within. Okay, so if you're up and down, just stay within and focus on it's already mine. Okay, how would you feel if it was already yours, Patrice? Okay, what would you be doing? What would you be hearing somebody telling you? Okay, so that's the biggest way, because you see here on the Justice card, this is the inner you, what your heart desires, what you're passionate about, what you're wanting. In order for it to come to you, for you to have your favourable outcome, what are you thinking? Remember, our thoughts are energy in motion. Where you're dominantly thinking is what you're going to get back. Okay, so if you're worrying and stressing, you're going to get more things to worry and stress about. Whenever you want something, it's already yours. Instantly, energetically, it's yours. How do you physically enjoy it? By making sure that your thoughts are in alignment with what you desire, as if you have it now. In the Bible it says, whatever you desire, believe you have received it and you will. Believe you have received it now and you will. Okay, so in order to what you desire, you can have your favourable outcome. It's already yours. Just make sure that you're in alignment with that story. Hello, Vinka, my lovely. How are you? Okay. No, it's not Super Chat. It's only PayPal, my lovely. Arcana, Rayo. Sorry if I'm murdering your name there. Right, okay. Is Shriv... I can't say the name. Right, what's the question here? New subscribe, Shrivanus Rayo, and my connection and his feelings for me. Is S Rayo separate to you, or are you the same person? Are you asking, who's the person you're asking about? Are you asking about your connection with Shrivanus? Shrivanus? This? Okay. Just clarify that so I can do your question. And I will come back to yours as well. Okay, have you put it in here? Okay, I think I know what you're talking about. Okay, man, I'll come back to yours in a minute, but I can't answer all of your question. I've looked at it. I don't get things through like that. I know how it works, but I won't get through specifics like that. Plus the fact I haven't got a card with a dinosaur on, so I wouldn't know. Okay, let me just do Arcanas. And it won't be whether you have a long-term future together, my lovely. I don't go that far into the future because people get married and it ends in divorce. Okay, so it's just the current energy around you two at the moment, Arcana. Okay. Definitely you can have a new start together. Okay, coming out from this cloud into the beautiful sunshine there, a new start, a new beginning between you. Stop looking at the time. So that's Spirit saying again, it doesn't matter what time. Follow what your heart is telling you. Okay, all of you, when you desire someone or something, it's yours. Stop looking at the time. Time is irrelevant. Okay, time is man-made. Okay, what's yours is yours right now. The minute you desire something, it's yours right now energetically. How do you get to experience it? By aligning your thoughts with what you desire. So you have to think of something or script something in the present tense, or have an inner conversation or an imaginal act where something implies that you've got it. So if you're wanting a commitment with that person, a future with them, then for me, I would be hearing them on my 10th wedding anniversary to them saying something like, I can't believe we've been married 10 years. That would imply to me that we've been married 10 years. How it all unfolds is not our job. It's already done. You have to do something that implies you've already got the job you want, the relationship you want, the money you want. Okay? So Spirit is saying, stop looking at the time. It's already yours right now. How it's going to unfold is how you keep thinking it's going to. Oh, I don't think we've got a future. He doesn't want to be with me. Then it won't happen that way. You will choose another timeline. All timelines exist. Okay? So here, keep your eye on what you do want. When we fire an arrow, we're pointing it at a target. What is your goal? You deserve love. You are lovable. Yes, you can have this relationship. It's already yours. The fact that you desire this person, it's already yours. Okay, what makes it turn up in your physical is where your thoughts are going. So keep them in alignment, my lovely. Okay, you can live together, you can be together, Spirit is saying here. Right, Iman, my lovely. Yes, I know that you are getting the readings to help you understand this. Okay, I'm not disputing that. But your dad is saying it takes energy for a spirit to come through. Like if you've ever watched any like spirit programs where they're filming in a haunted house or something and then their camera battery goes flat, Okay, spirit need a lot of energy. It takes a lot of energy for me as a reader, okay, the psychic side of it, and a lot of energy from your dad to keep coming through to express that. It's okay when he's off around, okay? So yes, if you know, energy is multi-dimensional. Okay, he can go where he wants. You are now, all your past lives, all your future lives are in this now moment. There is only now in time and space. Okay, the past is only existing because your physical body isn't in the past, but your thoughts are, and in the future. Okay, but you have to give your thoughts now. Your thoughts today are what's going to be your future. Your thoughts today is what you keep getting the past results of playing out because you're focusing on what's happened in the past. Okay, so where you're asking, the overall thing is, I will bring through messages from him, but it won't be, yes, I've been to see the dinosaurs or whatever, okay? If you want to think of him as done that, then he's done that, okay? If that's what you're getting through and that's how you would like to think of him as going away. He can go anywhere, okay? When we transition, we are back to energy, like little specks, little energy, okay? Everything is emitting energy. Microwaves, radio waves, television broadcast waves. We can't see them, but it's all energy, okay? The energy from the satellite, etc., okay? On the phone calls. Sorry, my dog's sneezing. They can go and do whatever they want. There's no physical body stopping them. They haven't got to go on a plane. They haven't got to go on a journey. They can go where they want. Okay, so spirits, like with musicians, okay, they might want to hook up in the spirit world to Beethoven, who passed away centuries before they did. Okay, energy is still there. It's not broken. You can't destroy energy. Okay, so let me just bring through what he brings through. And again, when you're talking to him, it's no different to when you're hearing about inner conversations with people. You can put your hand on your heart and say, Dad, what advice are you giving me today? What do you want me to tell me today? What you're hearing back is him, even though it might sound like you. Okay, it is him. So if you hear him say, I love you, I'm right here with you, that's the real him. That's him, his energy coming through to you. Okay, so that's how it works. You can use that just like people who use the inner conversations with their person, hearing them say, I'm right here. That's the real them, not the one out there. There's nothing out there. Remember, what you're connecting to is there. Okay, so he's around you. I'm only being the middle person to bring through something so that you don't think that you're interpreting it wrong. You're not. What you're getting through is what you're getting through from your dad. Okay, it's not you thinking, oh, this is just me making it up. Okay, it's what you're hearing from him. No, I don't do bindings for marriage, my lovely. Again, because where you're saying that sometimes I feel numbing and heaviness in my aura, it's not in your aura. That's just your grieving process, okay? Remember, nothing has a meaning till you give it a meaning. You're giving it that meaning that it's heaviness in my aura, okay? Your dad is coming from love and light. He's there to protect you, to help you, to talk to you, okay? Okay, again here, you're in the stalemate situation with your thoughts. Swords are your thoughts. He's right here. Whenever you see like on any of my cards where the sun is or a fire, it's your energy. The energy of him is here. Where's it coming down from? From the sky, heaven. Okay, he's around you all the time. Okay, it's just how we logically try to think of heaven and earth. Heaven is in your 4D. Where you desire something, it's yours. That's your heaven. How you bring it to earth, from thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven, is your desire will be done on earth for you to physically enjoy by what you're doing in heaven here. Okay, so his energy is there. You're all in this beautiful love. His loving energy for you is around you all the time, through your body, in your thoughts, in your heart. Okay, so don't let your thoughts try to second guess it. If you're feeling whatever you're feeling, then he's done that. He's showing you that through you. No, that's their belief in your culture. Okay? That's your belief in your culture. My nan passed away 30 years ago and I can still connect to her. I'm still connecting to, you know, I have readings all the time from people whose relatives or loved ones, somebody they love has passed away. I did a reading for somebody the other week whose person died in 1980 something, and I still brought him through as clear as day. Okay, so no. Okay. Energy cannot be destroyed. Even if he chooses to reincarnate into another body, there's still part of his energy waiting for you to cross over in his family. Okay, our energy is multi-dimensional. It's not we jump out of one body and go into another, and then when we cross to heaven, they're on earth and we're not. No. Okay, no. It's multi-dimensional. Okay, yeah, this is you handcuffed to the devil card. Now, we know that the devil card is lower vibrational energy, where you're taking in those beliefs. Yeah, but what if? But what if he's only here for 40 days and I lose that connection and I'm never going to hear from him again? No, get out of this tied to... Remember, religion is not spiritual made. It is man-made. That's why there's so many religions, to control people through beliefs. Here is your true compass. Okay, this is your true compass, your true desires. You are a multi-dimensional being and you can connect with everything in spirit or energetically, okay? So don't be trapped, he's saying again, don't be trapped and tied to other people's beliefs or the 3D beliefs of man. It's stopping you getting my energy here, okay, in your thoughts, because it's your thoughts believing that, not your heart. You know, again, he knows that you are missing him. Okay, but he's right there. He's right here. Okay, and again, I am revealing myself to you. Okay, I'm watching over you. So you are feeling me around me, getting glimpses of me or whatever. That is me. Okay, to prove to you I'm still around you, whether it's 50 years from now or tomorrow or today. Okay? He's saying, I haven't gone anywhere. Just because you can't physically touch me, I'm still here around you. Okay? Okay, again, you know, everything that you want, you desire, is right there. Okay, stop feeling like this girl. Oh, perhaps I shouldn't have it, or I can't have it. It's yours. Okay, this is like this crow. It's like, why are you hiding there? What you want is yours. Everything you want is yours. If you desire it, it's yours. Okay, so, you know, him coming through. I'm here. Okay. And again, with that broken heart, again, your thoughts are piercing what you desire. Okay, what you go to bed thinking about at night is very powerful as well. Okay, in your dreams, there is no separation. There is no separation. Okay, you can have everything you want. The seeds you're planting is what you're going to harvest. Okay. Anything, let's come to these, anything, any events. Okay, let me just try and ask him something. Okay, I'm trying to ask him to bring through a specific event, but he's not, because he's wanting to still reiterate how this works, because he's saying, who cares about an event? We know what's happened. I want you to understand so that you're not worrying or stressing. Okay, so I'm going to bring out the cards that he's saying here as well. Right, okay. So he's saying here as well, being on the defense here, okay, how would I recognize him? Can you ask him to give me a hint? By feeling him. You might hear a song. Sometimes I will be thinking about it, and I will hear somebody say it. I will see a feather on the floor, a coin on the floor, a penny on the floor, or a coin. I might see a butterfly, a robin. They're all like physical things to see. But I just hear their voice inside my head. Okay, as if I'm talking to them on the phone. Okay, where are you hearing that person's voice? In your head. Okay, they're not stood beside you. So he's saying here, regardless of all of that, okay, stop reacting to the 3D, okay, and looking for me out there. I'm not out there, I'm within you, okay? Turn your back on the emotions. He wants you to grieve, okay? If you didn't have a connection to tarot or me or readers, okay, you would be grieving your natural grieving process. Okay, yes, this is a way for you to know that he's here so that you're not going mad. Okay, so that you're not thinking, yeah, but I'm seeing him pop up and I'm hearing him, and that, am I just being delusional? No, you're not. Okay, so turn your back on the doubts. Okay, again, the emotional outpouring of love for you. Okay, you're the magician. Things will be favorable for you all the time when you focus on what you want within. Okay? When you say, yes, I grieved him, grieving isn't like, oh, I'll just cry for 3 days and then I'll be okay. You can grieve somebody that you've lost for years and years, okay, but with time it becomes less raw, okay? So you can't say, yeah, I grieved him like last week, I'm all right now, I moved on, yeah, okay? It might not be how you're saying it, but when you're saying, yes, I grieved him, okay, it might just be a typo here. But again, with your mum as well, he knows that your mum is very upset. He's sending love to your mum, and he knows that she's feeling frustrated about something. But again, fight those thoughts off. Swords, fight those negative thoughts. The victory wreath on both, the victory and success card. Your thoughts and the meaning you're giving to things is what's going to be your victory and success. Okay, everything you want is yours right now. Okay, so again, if you want to talk to him all day long in your head, what are you hearing him back say in your voice? Okay. Odd times you might hear a word that sounds like you can recall it in his voice. Either way, it's him. Talk to him. Okay? Did you go and see the dinosaurs, Dad? Is he saying to you yes or no? Okay? Are you still around me, Dad? Yes, I am. Okay, what do you think of this, Dad? What would you do, Dad? I would do this. Okay, he's there, giving you help all the time. Okay? Again, as well, I will send you an email. I don't want to say this on the channel, okay? But I will send you an email that I want you to read as well. Right, okay, my lovelies. Let's, how many minutes? Right, I've done 2 hours on here. My lovelies, I'm going to come off. Okay, I have done lots of readings and I am starting to get drained. So, if you have subscribed to the channel, thank you very much. If you do want to follow me so that you get notifications of when I'm next on, please hit the bell icon and please subscribe as well. Okay, my lovelies, sorry if I haven't got round to answering your question today. Again, I only see a limited amount of chat, and also when I'm doing a reading, I'm not seeing the chat go by at all. I know 2 of my moderators did pop in as well to help out. So thank you all, but honestly, all of you, if you want someone or something, it's yours right now. Everything starts off energetically, as within. So if you're wanting to experience it physically, whatever it is, a person, a connection, a money, a job, house, whatever, okay, you have to make sure that your thoughts are coming from the place that matches what you're desiring. So if you're desiring a loving, committed relationship with somebody, then you have to make sure that your thoughts are in alignment with you being in that loving relationship. Even though your current circumstances are showing you the complete opposite, your current circumstances are a reflection of what you've been telling yourself before and what you've been reacting to and what you've been believing. Okay, so shift your energy and your thoughts. So for me, if I want something, I will close my eyes, I will put my hand on my heart, and I will imagine, okay, so if I want to be in a loving, committed relationship with somebody who I'm in no contact with or who is not committing to me, what would imply to me that I'm in that loving, committed relationship? Okay, so for me, it would be either hearing my person tell me how much they love me, they love being with me, okay, or it would be somebody, me here talking with a friend internally. So how's your relationship with Bob going? Oh, Bob and I are really happy together. Okay, yes, he really loves you, doesn't he? I can tell that by the way he looks at yes, he only has eyes for me. Okay, what would imply that? Again, with money. What would imply that you've got that money? What would you be spending it on? Why are you wanting that money? To give you a feeling. Okay, so shift within. Okay, guys, again, more information on Instagram on how you can get what you want. If you keep seeing as what you want as separate from you, you're causing the time delay. Everything you want is right now. Just because you're not physically seeing, you have to bring it to yourself within. As within, so without. Okay, so shift within, stick to the new story of you having what you want, and you will get that reflected to you. It can be no other way. Okay, but if you keep focusing on separation, on no contact, on X, okay, look at where your wording is going, because that's what's keeping it away from you. Right, love you all. Catch you all later. Love and light.